Hi everybody, it's Sherry again, and today I am with Ted. Hey handsome. There he is, look at that handsomeness. Anyway, and we've got another journal flip through for you. This one, Ted really likes this one because it features him, even if he's not physically sitting here on it, as he is today. This is my cat mom journal. It says I am a cat mom. I have 4 kitties right now. Bill, Ted, Bruin, and Kevin. And Bill and Ted are twins. They're a little over 3 years old. Bruin is 5 or 6, and Kevin is 16. So in people years, she's 80 years old. She's my old girl, and she pretty much just sleeps all the time. And then she eats a little bit, then she goes back to sleep. So anyway, Ted has decided he wants to help show off this cat journal that I made. Now this is just, excuse me, can I have it? Come on. This is just a composition notebook. You know, nothing special, just your basic composition notebook. It was a Captain America one, but I covered it up, and I wanted to be different, so I used, you can see it's a old newspaper page. I just stuck it in there a little crooked, and then I wasn't given this card. I found it, and it was just so cute. I said, there's a word for people like you. And then inside it says something like, I'm super cool, or something like that. It was a birthday card, but I made it so it's sort of like, there's a word for people like you, cat mom. Yeah, so anyway, I glued it in there, and then I clear taped over it. I've got the stickers and the little kitty stickers, and I just made it into a cat journal, because I can write about my kitties in my daily one, and I sometimes do, but I can also excuse me, the idea for this was also so that I could put lots of newspaper clippings and kitty stickers and just all kinds of different cat things that maybe needed their own book, basically. So, what you looking at, Ted? And Ted is now not interested in the book, but that's okay. Cats are like that. So, without any more mumbo jumbo, I guess, let's get into my book here. What I did was, this is just a piece of, patterned paper. You can get it Hobby Lobby, and I think I found it in my stash of stuff, or maybe it was sent to me because there's a fold line. I don't know. My husband printed that off the internet for me, stuck it in there, and I had even gotten little address label stickers with cats, so why not? And this is just some washi, and this was it's one of those stickers where it's clear through it. You can see. And the first thing I put in here was this prayer to Bastet, or Bast, which is Egyptian cat deity. So you can pause and read that if you want. And a sticker, and this was off some stationery somebody sent me, so I just put it along the bottom. Oh, and I have this little card that I stuck in here like a tip-in for when I started and when I finish. Well, if you read that, you'll see exactly what that is a picture of. And Kitty wasn't totally happy, but she was purring at the time. That's not my kitty. Then this is June 11th. I talked about my different kitties, Kevin, Bruin, Ted, and Bill, because I ran out of room. And then I like to put things that I get off the internet, that are cat related. And just all kinds of, this is one of those little Victorian cutout deals, sort of embossed. It feels kind of neat. And of course, use my cat washi tape. I get sent cat postcards a lot, so I figured this one I wrote on because it was just in an envelope. Nobody wrote on it, so I used it as a journaling card. And I tried to get Kevin's paw print in here, but she wouldn't press her whole footy down, so I got part of it. Oh, and that's the legend behind Pussy Willows. It's just too cute. You can pause to read that if you want. Another internet picture. Because it was just cute. And it reminded me, even though I don't think this is Fisher-Price. Oh, hi, Bill. It reminded me of Fisher-Price airplane I used to have. Well, hello, Bill. How are you? This is Ted's twin brother, Bill. See, here they are together. They're so handsome. Okay, can I have the book, please? Is that cool? Can you get your 12.5 pounds off of it? Okay. Making videos at home usually involves my cats. And, oh, I liked these. Or just neat stickers. There was another postcard somebody wrote on that one. I just stuck it in there with some more cat washi. And there is a picture of Bill, who we just saw up close and personal. See what I mean? In like magazine clippings and a little something about Bill. A different magazine clipping, and then some journaling, cat-related journaling, cat-related stickers, and washi, and scratch and post. We bought them at Christmas time. Well, it was just after Christmas, but and then this is the kitty age chart, like cats and what life stage they're at, and their equivalent in human years. So Bill and Ted are both 3, so they're like 28 in human years. Bruin is 6, so she's 40. And then way down here we've got Kevin, who's equivalent of 80 years old. Oh, poor old baby. I can't show, she's not in the room and she can't get on the bed anymore, so I can't show you her up close right now. She's a sweetie though. Watch a picture I took of Bruin in February of this year. It's just a nice shiny kitty paw sticker. A little bit about Miss Bruin. And then a neat article about a dumpster kitten. And I thought that face was sort of close to that face, so use that sticker. Oh, and this is the picture I picked. This is Ted, and that's Kevin. And so I wrote a little bit about them cuddling together. For the fun of it, I've been saving labels from different brands and flavors of cat food I buy, and then the little green check marks are if they liked it, and the little red X's are if they did not like it. Like if the majority, if 3 or more of them walked away from it and wouldn't eat it, it gets a red X. If it's only half, then I just leave it plain. But and I guess their tastes have changed somewhere, because when I originally gave them the venison, the first few times they loved that one. But now, lately, a couple days ago, I gave them the same one, and they're like, no. He just walked off. I don't know, but anyway, it's a silly label thing. Oh, and this was a sticker that I bought. It's for the car, and you're supposed to position it so that this part is above your gas tank. But I made a mistake and got a sticker the same color as the car, because there's the white part, that's just paper, there's no sticker. The only sticker part is this outline. Yeah, and the car's black too, so it wouldn't show up. So I have to reorder that and just get it in white. Or pink if I can find it. Let's see. Oh, This is Frodo, and this is just for me cat sitting him. Sorry, babysitting. That was just about me cat sitting him, and what a big schmoo he is. He's just a sweetie. And a little kitty cartoon and some journaling and kitty washi. This isn't kitty washi, but it's fish, and kitties like to watch them. So we got our taxes back, and I got the kitties a present. I got them the flower fountain, which I was worried. I was really worried that they weren't going to like it, but it turns out 3 out of 4 of the cats really dig it. The boys like it, and Bruin likes it. Kevin, honestly, I don't know if Kevin even realizes there's water in it. She keeps drinking out of the little dish near the food bowl, and that's fine. She's an older girl. I'm not going to force her to drink out of something different, but I like the idea that this filters the water. So even if you've got it filtered out of your faucet, there's a filter in here, it'll filter it again, and it just keeps going. And a lot of cats like to drink out of fountains, faucets and things where it's dripping running water, and my kitties really, really seem to like that. So I'm really glad I got that. This is a picture of 3 out of 4 of them. This is Ted and Kevin, who it's hard to see, and Bill here up on the back of the couch. And there's just some kitty humor. Just little kitty cartoons. And sometimes how cats are, pardon me, pissy to people. They can be. Oh, and that's just a thing from Chewy.com about different wet food for cats. This I just added yesterday. But I love this Breaking Cat News cartoon. It's probably got to be one of my best favorite, I'm sorry, I'm such a dork, favorite newspaper cartoons since it's come out. And really I need to look it up and see if I can get one of those books where it's just a book full of just those cartoons. And I know if I started this in January, and it's July now, that this isn't much, because I kind of skipped a couple months, and I felt bad. I would like to, my cat journal isn't a daily journal. I would like to write in it at least once a week. And I'd like to start doing that, write in it at least once a week. Not every day, but once a week would be good. So what I did was I put that in, and then I caught up on any little updates from my putty tats. And then this picture is a picture of one of 3 kitties, that I rescued from a dumpster last spring. And my friend Rob took one of them, and that's the kitty all grown up. I cannot remember her name to save my life, but she's in a house now with 2 other kitties, and she's doing really well. And the other ones, one of the other ones, his mother-in-law adopted. And then the third one we ended up taking to kitty rescue because we couldn't get a home that I trusted for it. And then Chewy.com sent me this weird postcard months and months and months after I had ordered from them. I hope the PetMate litter scoop is working well. Yeah, my cat box scooper works great. Thanks, Kelly. I don't know. I just didn't expect that. So anyway, it was cat related, so I put it in there. But this has my actual physical address, so I can't show you that. Here, let's look at Ted for a minute while I turn the page. Okay. That's the other side of the postcard that they sent. Of course, there's a dog on it. They should have a cat, too. Cat and dog at the beach. but a lot of times dogs get better treatment in advertising. Well, anyway, and then I found a thing that's top 10 poisonous plants for cats. And then I made a list of a bunch of other ones. But I'm telling you, that's only a partial list. The list has hundreds of plants on it. So basically what I've decided to do is I don't have any plants in the house. My cats are house cats, and I don't keep any plants in the house. The only plant I give them is catnip, which I grow outside, and I bring the leaves in, and that's only because when I did try to grow catnip inside, they just tore it from the roots up and dumped dirt all over the house, and it was a mess. So I keep the catnip outside and bring them leaves in. But I don't keep any other plants inside because I'm just so worried it's going to be a poisonous one. So, yeah. Oh, okay. And then that's a print off of Simon's cat. It's just perfect. And I thought it'd be perfect to showcase my Kevin. So that's what she looks like. She's a tortoiseshell. That was several years ago. When she was still 8 pounds. She's gotten much, much older, and she just dropped to 5 pounds, and lost a lot of her muscle mass. She's just an old girl, but there's her name. I know it sounds like Kevin, like a boy's name, but there's a story behind how she got her silly name, and I call her Kevy. And then that's just a really cute picture of her when that little collar was brand new. Now it's almost shredded. It looks terrible. And she's still my super duper kitty who I've had the longest. She's not old, she's awesome. And then I found this in an old magazine. It was like a tear out thing. And on the back, which is actually, well, I stuck that all down. You notice it's upside down? Because it's one, like, if you flip it over like that, it says all this, but it's a cat owner's guide. So half of it's for dogs and half is for cats. But I thought, well, that was kind of cool and cat related, so I stuck it in there with, again, some cat washi, which is, I really like that washi. It's fun stuff. But it's just got all, I mean, you can tell it's old by the advertisements. There's one in particular. Where'd it go? That was my husband. I have no idea what he was saying. Oh, like this one. They don't even make this anymore. Babies need baby food. So, oh, yep, and that's it. So, that is my cat mom journal so far. So I guess it's about there. I've got plenty of room left because I was a slacker and didn't do anything else with it, but there it is. I imagine I'll probably decorate the back of it with cat-related stuff too. Oh, yeah, and I did find a little envelope from a purchase I made. I like to put envelopes in all my journals that don't already have a pocket, which is most of them. And I keep some stuff that I want to put in later, like there's a picture of Miss Bruin, who's also a tortoiseshell, but with a totally different pattern, darker colors. And now there's me and Ted. And oh, this is a picture that my husband found for me, a little kitty in a cauldron. It was just adorable. So yeah, but that's it. And here's Ted. Ted has decided he's going to sleep. He's no longer interested in helping me do